In question 11, we have a concave mirror of radius r capped on horizontal table. Where should an object be placed so that its image is formed on itself? Solution 11. So in this case, let the object be placed at height x from the water. So the ratio of real depth over apparent depth will be 1 by mu with respect to the mirror. So x r minus h 1 by mu. So x will be, the position will be r minus h over mu. In question 12, a point source S is placed midway between two converging mirrors having equal focal lengths. Find the value of D for which only one image is formed. Solution 12. So in this question, first case, when surface is at distance 2f from each mirror, source will be at center of curvature. So the image will be formed at the same point, because when we are at C, the image is obtained at C. So D will be 2f plus 2f, 4f. So this is the first case in which this will happen. And case 2. So let's suppose when source is at distance f from each mirror. So after reflection they will become parallel, and after reflection other image or the other mirror, the object itself, so only one image is obtained in this case also. So D will be f plus f 2f. So these are the two cases. In question 13, converging mirror M1 is there and diverging mirror M2 is there. Find the distance between two mirrors. Find the location of image formed by the single reflection from M. Solution 13. So we will have, first we will have this 1 over v plus 1 over minus 30, 1 over minus 20, v will be minus 60 centimeter. And for second reflection, u equal to 60 minus 30 plus x, 30 minus x, and v will be minus x, and f will be 20 centimeter. So in this case we will have this. Which will give us this. So x can be 20 centimeter or minus 30 centimeter. Total distance between two lines, 20 plus 30, 50 centimeter. In question 14, a light ray falling at an angle of 45 degree with surface of clean slab is there. Calculate the time taken by the light rays to cross the slab. Solution 14. So sin I over sin r equal to 3 into 10 to the power 8 over v. So sin 45 degree over sin 30 degree equal to root 2, v equal to 3 into 10 to the power 8 over root 2 meters per second. Distance traveled will be this much, 2 over root 3 meters. Time taken will be 2 over root 3 and 3 into 10 to the power 8 over root 2 So it will give us 5.4 into 10 to the power minus 9 seconds. In question 15, a pole of length 1 meter stands half dipped in swimming pool. We need to find the length of the shadow of the pool on the bed. Solution 15. Shadow length will be BA dash, which is BD plus A dash D. .5 plus 0.5 10R. Let me draw the figure as well. So now 1.33 equal to sine 45 degree over sine R, Snell's law. So sine R will be 0.53, cos R will be root 1 minus sine square R, which will give us 0.85. tan R will be 0.6235, sin R over cos R. Shadow length will be 0.5 1 plus 0.6235. So it will come out to be 81.2 centimeter. In question 16, small piece of wood is floating on the surface. Where does the shadow form on the bottom when the sun is just setting? So this is solution 16. Sin I over sin R equal to mu2 over mu I. 1 over sin R equal to 4 by 3 over 1. So sin of R equal to 3 by 4. So R equal to 49 degrees. X by 2.5 equal to 10 R. So X will be 2.5 into 1.15. It will be 2.8 meters. In 17, an object P is focused by microscope M. What distance should the microscope be shifted to focus the object again? Solution 17. So del T equal to 1 minus 1 over mu into D, 1 minus 1 by 1.5 into 2.1, 0.7 centimeter. In question 18, a vessel is there. Find the apparent depth of the vessel. Solution 18. So shift due to water. Del TW 1 minus 1 by mu into D, 1 minus 1 by 1.33 into 25 centimeter, and shift due to oil. Del T naught 1 minus 1 by 1.3 into 20 equal to 4.6 centimeters. So the total shift will be equal to del T 5 plus 4.6, 9.6 centimeter. So apparent depth will be 40 minus 9.6, that is 30.4 centimeter below the surface. In question 19, locate the image of the point P as seen by the eye in the figure. Solution 19. So it will be obtained by this 1 minus 1 by 1.2 into 0.2 plus 1 minus 1 by 1.3 into 0.3 plus 1 minus 1.4 into 0.4. So it will come out to be 0.3 centimeter above P. In question 20, we need to find the equivalent refractive index of the system which will allow the image to be formed at the same place. Solution 20. So in this case, the shift will be 1 minus 1 by mu1 into t1 plus 1 minus 1 by mu2 into t2 and so on. So del t will be 1 minus 1 by mu t1 plus t2 up to tk or tn. So from these two equations, equation 1 and equation 2, we will have mu equal to summation t of I, where I is from 1 to k, over summation I is from 1 to k t1 over ti over mu I. In question 21, a cylindrical vessel of diameter 12 cm is there. We need to find the index of, if the bottom of the vessel under glass is seen by the parallaxial rays, we need to locate the image. Solution 21. So del T1 will be 1 minus 1 over mu naught into T naught, and del T2 will be 1 minus 1 over mu W TW. It will be 1 minus 1 by 3 by 2 into 8, which will be 2.26 centimeter, and it will be 1 minus 1 by 4 by 3, 25.7 minus 8, 4.44 centimeter. Total shift 7.1 centimeter above the bottom. In 22, we need to consider this figure, and we need to find at what distance from itself will the fish see the image of the eye, and what distance from itself will the eye see the image of the fish. Solution 22, A part. So h by x, that is real depth upon apparent depth, is 1 over mu x will be mu h. Now distance of the direct image will be h by 2 plus mu h mu plus half, and similarly through the image through mirror, h by 2 plus h plus x, 3h by 2 plus mu h mu plus p by 2. B part, h by 2 over y equal to mu, y will be h over 2 mu, and h plus y equal to h plus h over 2 mu, h 1 plus 1 over 2 mu. So apparent depth from surface of water 3h over 2 mu, and distance of image from eye h plus 3h over 2 mu. In question 23, a small object is placed at the center of the bottom of a cylindrical vessel. Now we need to find the apparent depth of the image and the ratio of the real depth to the apparent depth. Solution 23. So now let's draw the figure. So this is B, this is D, this is A, this is C. So ultimately x by 3 equal to cot r, sin I by sin r equal to 1 over 1.33, 3 by 4. Sin r will be 4 by 3 sin I, 4 by 3 into 3 by 5, 4 by 5. Cot r will be 3 by 4. So x will be 3 by 4. X will be 9 by 4. So x will be 2.25 centimeter. So the ratio will be real depth over apparent depth, 4 over 2.25 equal to 1.78. In question 24, this figure is given to us. Up to what maximum height should water be poured in the vessel to make the particle visible? Solution 24. So let's try to draw the figure. So something like this. Let this be PP dash. Let this be C. This is 10. This is 5. This is R. This is I. This is 15. This is D. So this is all we have, and the I is here. So now what we will have is that sin I over sin R will be 3 by 4 because of this. Sin I will be 3 by 4, 1 by root 2, because sin R is sin 45 degree, which is 1 by root 2. Tan 45 will be x plus 10 over d. D will be x plus 10 because tan 45 is 1. Now tan I is x by d, which will be x by x plus 10. Or if you want to find d, you can find that also. X will be d minus 10. So from this d will come out to be 26.7 centimeter, because tan I will be 3 over root 23. In question 25, a ray is incident at some angle. Find the shift in the path of the light as it emerges out from the plate. Solution 25. So let this be the figure. So 45 degree, 45 degree, R, it should have gone like this. So this is the lateral shift. This is 2 centimeter. Let's call this AE. This is E, this is A, this is D. So ultimately sine 45 degree, sine R, 2 by 1, R will come out to be 21 degree. Theta will be 45 minus 21, 24 degree. BD will be the shift in path. AB sine 24 degree. 0.406 into AB. AE over cos 0.406 AE over cos 21 degree, 0.62 centimeter. In question 26, an optical fiber is given to us. Find the critical angle. Solution 26, sin I over sin R, mu 2 over mu 1, sin C over sin 90 degree, 1.5 over 1.72, 75 over 86. So C will be, critical angle will be this much. In question 27, this figure is given to us. What is the largest angle phi for which light rays is totally reflected at the surface AC? Solution 27. So let me draw the figure as well. A, B, C, reflection. So let this be phi. So then this be 90 minus phi. 90 minus phi. This is phi. This is 90. So ultimately sin theta C over sin 90 equal to 1 by x. Theta C will be sin inverse 2 by 3. Phi will be less than 90 degree minus theta C. Phi will be cos inverse 2 by 3.